guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome. My name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. I hope that you are doing all right. Let me know how you are doing down below. Let me know if you picked up any good deals at the semi-annual sale or Lush's Boxing Day. I want to know all the details down below. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing and liking this video. It really does help out small YouTubers so very much. This is the finale of SAS. I put that in quotes because I'm filming this on Saturday. SAS is still going. I know this is not going to get up right away because I have some videos planned. And I've been debating because I really want another candy emporium or maybe even two candy emporiums. They're 75% off online. They are 50% off in stores. It's not worth it to me to pay shipping to get those candles because that's going to be, you know, it's going to double the price. So it's basically 50% off. I really very strongly feel that companies should have the same price in store as online. And if somebody asks you about it, you price match and you have the same price between your different things. I asked about it. I said, are you going to mark down the candles that are 75% off online that are only 50% off in store? And they told me that they were not going to. So that makes me angry. I'm trying not to swear. And I was very tempted today to order peppermint hot chocolate and twisted peppermint because my stores have those. The one store has those. And I thought about ordering those and then taking them to the other store and exchanging them. I just don't know if I will. And they are also 75% off soaps. I don't know. I might. Part of the reason why I hesitate is it is very snowy. You know, the whole country's been kind of hit by snowstorms, it seems. There's a lot of cold weather, and like it's not nice out. So I don't know. You might get an update next month about that. I'm not going to film another video though. I can guarantee you that. Anyway, so this is kind of my last couple stores that I went to see what they had, stores I hadn't visited before, as well as my Lush Boxing Day order that I ordered online because that did not come until, when did I get that? I got this past week, which was like the 10th or something. It took quite a while for it to get to me. First though, I want to show you, this was the store that I went to that I asked about the candles. I've been out of town, so I didn't visit my stores for SAS, and I stopped to see what they had, and this store had hardly anything. It had two tables, not a lot on either of the tables, nothing that really interested me. I would have gotten pink petal tea cake, the soap, but they only had the tester up, even though it said they had it in stock for BOPIS, but I don't know. So I didn't find anything to pick up. I looked at their wallflowers. There wasn't anything that stood out to me, even with 75% off. But they did have 3 of these on the table. This is Sweetheart Cherry. I'm sorry, I have my lights up really bright because of the inclement weather. So Sweetheart Cherry, I was very excited to find this. It is wild cherry, crushed pistachio, whipped vanilla, and they only had 3 candles. I had rewards, so I went ahead and used my reward on this. Hopefully that helps them with conversion. I know like that's a thing that Cynthia talks about on her channel a lot, but I was excited. I really like the scent. I know a lot of people have been disappointed in this scent. They don't feel like the cherry is prominent enough or it stays enough, but I love pistachio. I've really gotten into that kind of with the Yum Pistachio by Kayali. So I think this is a great mix. It kind of reminds me of Lost Cherry in that there's that nuttiness in the Lost Cherry, but it's not boozy at all. So I've been enjoying it, and I want to get backups of the candle and stuff if I can ever find them. The other store near me, I picked up 2 things when I was in there for 75% off. First up, I picked up another shampoo and champagne toast. I've been buying these in sets, and I have quite a few sets backed up now. You know, things that I'm going to go through within like the next 6 months, maybe 9 months, a year, but they'll be gone before the end of 2024. But am trying to help my mom use up a conditioner that she doesn't like, and then I have another conditioner that doesn't have a matching shampoo, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick up a shampoo that I know I like, that I really like the scent of, and this ended up being $4.24, so I thought that was pretty good. And then the only socks that I found were these guys. These are the Hanukkah socks, and they were finally 75% off, so they were $2.24. I think they're cute, and I love slipper socks. I have some that are like 10 years old from Bath & Body Works that probably need to go because they're getting a little crunchy, and so that tells me that they have lived their life as socks. All right, on my way home from my parents, I stopped at a few stores. One store, I was in the mall because they had a Zara in there, and I was like, oh, I'm going to Zara. Zara did not open on time when the mall was supposed to open, and so I was like, well, the Bath & Body Works isn't too far away, so I went there first, and I was so excited. They had one of the trains for 75% off. I was so excited. This guy came out to $9.99 with the 75% off, and it will light up and everything, and I couldn't believe it that I found this in one of their 75% off. I also went to this store because when I looked at it, they said that they had the 2-pack of socks that were available for BOPUS, and also 75% off candles. But I knew that I needed to get out of town, so I couldn't wait for them to put together the order. So I just went in to pick up the stuff, and then the candles weren't 75% off, which was pretty disappointing. So I didn't buy anything candle-wise, or other than, you know, the only thing I bought was that wallflower. But I did pick up Sweetheart Cherry because they had just put these on the shelf, and the gal was testing them for everybody. They also just put out the Calypso Clementine, and then there was 2 others that were similar. One had like water lily in it, I want to say, and they were going to make testers, but they took too long to make the testers. They also put out Peach Bellini, which I just kind of smelled in the shower gel really quickly like this. They were also going to go make a tester for them, but they took too long, and I was like, I got to get out of here because I got to get back on the road. It was, you know, I had to get back to school to teach and everything. So I picked up the shower gel. This one is wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla. It is $14.95. I don't know if you can see the detail there. Then I also picked up the body cream. This is $16.95, so they were all reward eligible, which was awesome. And then I also picked up the shower gel, which is also $16.95. I sprayed this on the back of my hand, and that's about it. I haven't had a chance to wear it this week. Yeah, it has a really juicy cherry. It's not like black cherry Merlot. It's almost like a cherry juice. If you've ever had, there's a brand of juices called Knutson's, K-N-U, I don't know. Anyway, they did sparkling juices. I couldn't find them this year, but they did a sparkling cherry juice. And they sell them, like, you know, in the fancy wine bottles for like non-alcoholic options. But this smells like that to start with. I really like it. Maybe a flat version of it. It doesn't have like that fizziness, but it was one of my favorite things. They also used to have canned juice, and as a kid, that was like my favorite thing to drink, was like the peach one, which was 98% juice. And then they had cherry and stuff. So they were sparkling fruit juices, basically. So that's it for that store. I spent $9.99 and got 4 items. The other store is kind of the store that I always try to hit when I'm traveling because they're an old school store. They're kind of smaller town. They don't get a lot of business, and they usually have some treasures, and I spent way too much when I went there. I should not have bought some of the stuff I did, but I did, and that's where we are. So first up, I picked up this set. This is Into the Night with the little nutcracker guy on it. And I wanted it because of the nutcracker packaging. Literally the only reason I wanted it. Inside you have Into the Night, so you have the body wash, the shower gel, the lotion, and the fine fragrance mist. Literally only wanted it because of that. And when it went 75% off, I was very excited about that. So that was $9.74. I picked up another gift set as well. I should not have picked this one up either, but I did. So this guy was, how much were you? $9.24, I think. Yeah, $9.24. No, $9.74. There we go. Had to look at which was which. So $9.74. This is the strawberry snowflakes set. So I have the lotion in there. I got another fine fragrance mist. I think this is going to be a really nice one for bed too. I sprayed myself with this the other night before I went to bed, and I was like, oh, I just feel all wrapped up. There was a substitution in this one. It was the only strawberry snowflakes gift set that they had. So I think that's part. Oh, maybe it's not. I thought it was the birthday cake. It's not. It's paraffin, and it does have a sticky on it. So there's the paraffin hand cream and then the shower gel and the strawberry snowflakes. That was one of my impulse buys because I definitely did not need another set of strawberry snowflakes, but c'est la vie. This store was interesting because they had like their tables, and I looked at all the tables, and then I noticed that they had like in the middle kind of the regular section, a section of 50% off stuff. And I was like, oh. And then I noticed another place where they had 75% off wallflowers. And I was like, oh. So I kind of went through all the tables twice because that's usually what happens because I'm overwhelmed. And then I went like up and down their walls, just making sure that I didn't miss anything as well. Because I almost missed this guy. This was on the 50% off table. This was one of the most expensive things that I got. This was $12.47, and I was so happy to find this. The little like tray, it has the mirror on it. It is pretty scratched up, so I'm hoping that's a film that I can peel off. I'm not sure if it is or not. I think it might be, but anyway, I mostly wanted it for this decorative purpose. I was very excited to find that. I never thought I would see that for, 50% off. I did find one of the perfumes I was hoping to find. I found Wild Sands. This was 50% off. So this was $12.49. So I think that was my most expensive thing. And then the perfume, it's kind of just a boring bottle. I would have liked Endless Sea. I really wanted Endless Sea, but I never found it in store. I don't think I even saw it for 50% off, which is kind of a bummer, but glad to have this one. I'm not going to keep the box for this one because this is kind of a boring box to me. It isn't special like some of the other ones, and I don't need to keep boxes just to keep boxes. So this says, picture the bright sun on the horizon and golden sand at your feet with a blend of desert blooms and sweet decadence. Wear alone or paired with Endless Sea. And because this box is so much bigger. So here we have side by side, but then if I go front to back, like, I could fit several of this in that box usually, and I just don't have room to store that. I did finally see Love Always Wins at the store that I picked up the socks, and it was 75% off. I did not like that scent. When I smelled it initially, I was like, that is not for me. And then I saw it in store for 75% off, and I was like, I just love the perfumes. And I sprayed it on me, and I was like, but by the time I left Bath & Body Works, I was just like, I want to scrub this off of my skin so bad. I could not stand the smell. So I did not pick it up because I really don't like the smell, especially on my skin. Like it was not good. So I did not get that one, even though I did have the chance to pick that one up. All right, I picked up this guy. This was one of the ones that was over on the wall, and I was like, I thought this was so cute with Merry Christmas, Joyeux Noel, Feliz Navidad. This was $6.74, 75% off, so I'm glad that I waited. I had thought about it several times throughout the holiday season, but I just kept holding out because I don't need any more wildflowers, and there were some that I just absolutely loved and that I was really hoping to get, so I was like, no, I need to hold out, maybe hopefully find those. And I found the last one that I was so hoping to find, and it was the 3 houses. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. This guy was quite expensive. It was normally $36.95. So this was $9.24 altogether. So you have like the gray house, you have the silver, you have the pink with a little tree, and they do have like, they will light up behind it. This was one of the houses that I most wanted, the wallflowers, because I started collecting the houses a couple years ago from the same store because I found like the barn and the one house, and so now it's kind of a collection of wallflowers that way. I picked up Single Wick in Gingham Gorgeous. I was very excited to find this one. This was $4.49, 75% off. My goodness, it just doesn't want to focus today. I'm sorry. I'm working with crazy lights with kind of overcast sky. I really liked this scent so much. This is pink strawberries, peach nectar, and peony blooms. Like 3 things. I like peony, I like strawberry, and peach. Peach is like one of my favorite scents. So to find a single wick in that, I was very happy. If I had found any 3 wicks, I would have been like over the moon. Did I tell you the notes on wild sand? I don't think I did. The notes were prickly pear fruit, cactus flower, and warm agave nectar. Next, I found another thing from Gingham Gorgeous. This is the body butter. I did not need another body butter, but it was $5.24 and I just couldn't resist. It was really funny. I came in and they were like, I've had a couple of them where they're just very talkative and I'm like, I just want to look, like, quit talking to me. But I'm polite and I don't do that. Also confrontation. So she's like, and I grabbed that as I was, and she's like, oh, we just found that in the back and put it out. And I was like, oh, cool. And then she was telling me how they never put the gift sets on sale. And this is the first time they've ever put them on sale. And I was like, that's not true. I know that's not true because my mom bought a dozen of them in June when we passed through the pink pineapple sunrise, the Bahama passion fruit. She got some rose. She bought like a dozen of them as gifts because they were $10 or less. And last winter, when we passed through, we also bought gift sets, box gift sets, some of the ones in the gift bags too. So I didn't correct her, but I know it's not true because literally from that same store, I have purchased them in multiples, both me and my mom. I also redeemed a reward. I should have waited because now I've seen the cherry rewards and I'm like, or not rewards, but holders. So I picked up the butterfly. I thought the butterfly was very pretty, but I really want the cherry one. But I also want an extra set of Sweetheart Cherry, or maybe 2 or 3, because I'm ridiculous and I love my like cherry, strawberry, peach. Those are my scents that I absolutely love. But I thought this one was pretty, so I did redeem rewards for it. It is normally $14.95. Not too bad. Then we have, let's see, this guy was $3.49 on sale. He was originally $13.95. It's just the little wallflower, or not wallflower, car fragrance clip, and it's a little Santa, and he has his little presents in there. I thought it was cute. So when I found it for 75% off, I was happy about that. Last thing is 2 candles that they had 75% off. I don't think I saw any others that were 75% off. They had a whole bunch of single wicks, but not a lot of scents that I necessarily wanted or felt like I needed backups of that I would, like their strawberry snowflakes, but I'd rather have the 3 wick in that, you know? So anyway, I picked up watermelon lemonade because this is one of my favorites, and I remember this packaging. I liked it last year, but I didn't get it because it was only 50% off, and I got the year before package. It's one that I burn 1 or 2 of every year. Watermelon ice, sparkling water, and Meyer lemon. Oh, it's so good. It has like that kind of greenness of the watermelon. I absolutely love it. So this is a good one. I wanted this year's packaging from Candle Day. I did not get it because I had too many candles, and I was trying to be good about candles. So now I'm sad that I missed it. Anyway, that guy was $6.74, and then this one was $8.24. This is the Phil loved from last year. It is champagne cupcake with the pretty lid. I did pick up one of these at Candle Day, but I don't know. I don't normally like the bakery scents because they kind of make me feel nauseated. This is fluffy cake, whipped vanilla frosting, and pink sprinkles. But this has more of a tartness to it and like a creaminess. I don't really get a bakery note, so it doesn't smell like cake to me. It smells more like a vanilla or cream cheese type of frosting with like some tart berry, like a raspberry or a blackberry or something. And I feel like I had something else that was similar that I really liked, so I thought this was kind of similar. And it was $8.24, which is a pretty darn good job. So that's it for the SAS Bath & Body Works portion. Let me grab the stuff from Lush. If you've watched either of my other two SAS hauls, I had some stuff from Lush, and I talked about how I've only been into Lush a couple times, and like the Boxing Day sale was something that kind of went on my radar last year and the year before, but I didn't go or purchase anything. So this is the first time I actually participated in it, and it was an experience, let me tell you. So the first time I went in store, I bought something that didn't ring up 50% off, even though it was marked 50% off. Then I had to go back and get it adjusted to get that 50% off. But that store is like a 45-minute drive away from my parents' house. So not a great way to start. Then I got my box, the stuff I ordered online. I couldn't sleep Christmas night into the day after Christmas. I was thinking, I think it was just like all the stress of like all the places that I was like, oh, I want to get the lucky bag, and oh, Lush Boxing Day, and oh, SAS. And the only thing I really ordered was Lush. And it was not a great experience. It kept like refreshing and dumping everything out of my cart. So finally I just like got out and didn't use my phone and got online to do it. And yeah, so it didn't ship for quite a while. I didn't get it till I want to say I got it like the 10th. I think it got delivered on the 10th of January or so. First up, I ordered a Snow Fairy candle. This was ridiculously expensive. This ended up being $25, 50% off because it's a $50 candle. It does smell so good. I finally smelled Snow Fairy this year. I ordered it from Ulta, and I absolutely kind of fell in love with the scent. I think it smells really good. You're supposed to use this within 14 months, so I'm going to have to get started on that. If you want a good review of it and kind of an overview, Meet Miss Marie I did one, and I'll have a link down below for her channel so you can go watch. She knows a lot more about Lush and stuff than I do. Then I picked up 2 of the shower gels. I picked up Berry Berry Christmas because this one sounded so good. I smelled it in store later on, and I was like, yeah, I think I'll like that. And Yog Nog, one of the sets that I got had Yog Nog in it too, so I'm excited. It's a super like sweet, rich type of a scent, and I'm excited to have that in a shower gel. This guy I kind of segregated because he had leaked a little bit, and I cleaned up the container, and it seems to be okay now. This is a Bouncing Santa shower jelly, and it smells like watermelon. It smells so good. I'm not going to take him out just because he's such a mess, and I would have to go wash my hands after this, but it's alive. It's alive. But it seems to be okay now. But when it came, it had dripped out. There was red all around in here. So I like rinsed out the lid, dried it really good, rinsed off wiped off the sides of the container, wiped off the things that had gotten some of that liquidy kind of goo as well. But I'm keeping it in case I have to travel with it, and I don't want it to stain like the tote bag that I'm carrying it in. Next up, we got something from Barbie. This is the Barbie Dream Sugar Scrub. I think this collection was pretty poorly launched, to be honest, because people really wanted it and then it wasn't around. And I think that if they had all the products, I think it would have been done better and they wouldn't have had any left over. And if they had launched it earlier, like I feel like it launched like a month after the movie, which seemed kind of weird. This is interesting. It's a sugar scrub. I have not tried the sugar scrub, have not tried to take any of it out. I probably will go through this very quickly because that is how I do. I know you can return these containers. I have some from years ago, the only other time I shopped at Lush before this year, or last year, I guess now. But the Barbie one I will definitely keep because I collect Barbies, and it will go nicely with all of the Barbie decor. I also got a bubble bar. I wrapped it up because it is cracking like crazy. It's the Barbie car. I don't know if you can tell that, but it's the Barbie scent as well. I'm not ready to use it, and I was like, how can I best keep these kind of nice? So I wrapped them in saran wrap. I don't know if that's kosher or cool or not, but that is what I did. Then I ordered a Snow Fairy body lotion. I was very excited about this one. Really like the scent of it. It's so good. It has like some glitter on the top. That's weird. Can you see that? Oh. That's weird. There's like a sheen in one area. Anyway, I was very confused when I opened it because I had my Snow Fairy body lotion and then I had a second Snow Fairy body lotion. And I only ordered one, but I ordered the scrub. I ordered the foaming body scrub, which was supposed to be an 8.4 ounce. I wish they had the prices on here, but they do give me instructions. I know the lotion was like $25, $28, something like that. Anyway, so I did not get the foaming scrub, but I contacted them. They did refund my money, and it was pretty easy. I just took pictures of everything that was in the box. I took a picture of the shipping label. I didn't know what they wanted. I kind of went by what other companies have wanted in the past, and that's what they have wanted. So that's what I did, and they refunded my money. They didn't ask for me to return this lotion, so I guess I have an extra lotion and a few dollars back because I didn't get the scrub. I was looking forward to trying their scrubs because I love scrubs. If you know, you know. Anyway, let me know if you've tried their scrubs, what they're comparable to, if they're comparable to Bath & Body Works, like which formula they're, or Tree Hut, or some other company. Let me know down below. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.